Obituaries presented by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. That's Curtis and Son Funeral Home, 256-245-4361. Mr. Donald L. Davis died October the 7th at the VA hospital in Birmingham. Curtis and Son Funeral Home announcing the arrangements. Funeral service for Mr. Harold Dan Holland, age 67, of Goodwater. That service will be Friday at 2 p.m. at Curtis and Son North, with the Reverend Ed Jenkins officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Memorial Cemetery. Visitation tonight, 5:30 till 8 o'clock at the North Chapel. Online condolences at curtisandSonFH.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel directing. Funeral service for Joshua Bearden, age 35, of Sylacauga, will be today at 2 o'clock from Curtis and Son North, with burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Online condolences at curtisandSonFH.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel directing. Graveside funeral service for Mr. Jack Ray, age 65, of Sylacauga, will be Friday at 1 o'clock from the Marble City Cemetery in Sylacauga. Reverend Joe Teal officiating. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel directing. Funeral service for Captain Andrew B. Davis, age 71, of Sylacauga, is Friday morning at 11 a.m. from the North Chapel of Curtis and Son Funeral Home. Burial in the Talladega Springs Cemetery. Visitation tonight at the North Chapel from 5 until 8 o'clock. Online condolences at curtisandSonFH.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel directing. Celebration of life service for Mrs. Charlene Daniel Bates, age 67, of Alexander City, is today at noon from St. James Episcopal Church in Alexander City. The family will receive friends in Stowe Hall following the service. Mrs. Bates died Monday, October the 5th. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions can be made to the Meals on Wheels campaign, P.O. Box 1344, Alexander City, Alabama, 35011. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home directing. Dorothy McGrady, age 79, of Sylacauga, died October the 7th at her residence, Radley Smith Funeral Home, announcing. Paula J. Wilbanks, age 67, of Sylacauga, passed away at Coosa Valley Medical Center on October the 7th. Funeral arrangements are incomplete. They'll be announced by Radley Smith Funeral Home. Virgie B. King, age 76, of Sylacauga, died October the 7th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Radley Smith Funeral Home announcing. And Paul Dale, age 76, of Hueytown, died October the 7th at his residence. Funeral arrangements will be announced by Radley Smith Funeral Home. Mrs. Hilda Faye Galloway, age 77, died Monday, October the 5th. Funeral service will be held Saturday, October the 10th at 11 o'clock from Gassett Funeral Home Chapel in Wetumpka, with the Reverend Bruce Whitehall officiating. Burial at 1 o'clock in the Green Hills Cemetery Memorial Gardens in Childersburg. Gassett Funeral Home will direct the service. Visitation 6 until 8 Friday night at Gassett Funeral Home in Wetumpka. That is a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, 256-245-4361, Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.